Hello, artist. Now that you have finished your Australian animal and the mandalas of your Aboriginal inspired art, we're going to move on to painting the background. Because I have already been using the warm colors for all of my mandalas, I have to stick with just the warm colors. If you were painting the background mandalas with the cool colors, then you need to stay using the cool colors. What you are simply going to do is choose your favorite color from your color scheme. So with my warm colors, I feel like my very favorite one is this peach color. What I'm going to do with that peach is simply start to make an outline around everything. So starting with my mandalas, I'm still going to keep my circles really close together, and I'm going to work right outside of the mandala, making an outline of dots. I'm going to continue to do this until I've made an outline around all of my mandalas. Right here on this mandala, I already have peach. That's okay. I can make a second row of peach, since that is my outline color. In addition to the mandalas having an outline, I also need to use that same color to make an outline around the entire animal. Remember to keep your dots really close together and really close to the animal. If the mandala line was already really close to the animal, then you can count that as the same outline. And if the dots overlap just a little bit, like mine do right here, that is actually going to look really good. That's what it looks like after I have used one color to make an outline of dots around all of the mandalas and around the animal. If you're using a wooden stylus like me, just clean it off with a dry napkin, and you're ready to pick your next color. What you're going to do is continue to make rows of dots, changing colors with each row until you get all of the brown background filled in. Keep using the same color scheme. I'm looking around and it looks to me like I've filled in all of my large brown background spaces using rows and rows of dots. For cleanup, if you were using a stylus, please make sure you use your napkin to clean off as much of the paint as you can. You can return this to the bowl. If you were working with Q-tips, you can just wrap those up in your napkin to throw them away. Put your project on the drying rack, starting on the top row and working your way to the bottom. Put the foil over your paint and shut your carton. The artist assistant or myself will be around to gather these. You need to go to the sink and use 1 pump of soap to wash your hands. 1, 2, 3, that's enough for me. After you've dried your hands off, use those same 2 napkins to come back to your table and clean off any paint that you see. And that artist is a finished Aboriginal dot painting inspired by Australian Aborigines art. Good job today, artists.